How does SAP manage learning operation in terms of content, delivery, technology, administration? Can you talk a little bit more about that?
So I'll tell you a little bit about my organizational structure. So I have a team that does business operations, which is like budgeting and planning and things like that. So that's one of my leaders. My leaders on my team are vice presidents. So one of my vice presidents does that. And then also I have one person that is systems, vice president of systems, that is more back end and like really a deeper technology, and how does the technology integrate with other modules and the reporting that happens. And then I have another vice president that is technology that is more front end, that is more has a sensibility of a designer as opposed to a programmer, if that makes sense. So that person is really looking out for the user experience, knowing that across human resources technology platforms within a corporation, learning is the technology that most employees touch the most frequently. So for example, in different HR, if you are doing compensation module in your HR system, you'll touch that module once a year. If you're doing performance management module in your HR software, you'll touch that between 1 and 4 times a year. But if you have a learning module in your HR software in your corporation, you could touch that every day or multiple times a day. So it really is one of the strongest brand opportunities, and communicating the brand of the corporation and the brand of human resources to your employees. So that employee experience is incredibly important for communicating the culture and the values of the corporation, things like that. Making sure that that's a comfortable and positive user experience is very important. So I have one of my leaders that drives that user experience. My other leaders are one that does design and development and one that does delivery. So design and development are a team of instructional designers, artists, graphic artists, programmers. They're very artistic, and it's important to me that those folks don't get dragged down in the minutia of budgeting and things like that, because I need them to keep their creative spirit high and be able to really unleash that positive creativity of what if and how could the world be better and things like that. So I try and offload onto the operations team some of the traditionally harder aspects of project management, so the designers can stay very, very creative. And then my delivery team are instructors and facilitators who travel probably 50 to 75% of the time, and they take the job knowing that they'll be traveling instructors. And so for the small percentage of our total curriculum that is instructor-led, those instructor-led experiences happen from the facilitation team, and they are traveling around the world full-time.